Good morning, Social Fam, NOK3, and I had a question for you. Do you know what a system is? Welcome to the video of the day, Social Fam. If it doesn't challenge you, doesn't change you, want to wish you all massive success. Happy Thursday when this video is recorded. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Off to the gym, about to go crush it there and enjoy this amazing weather. And the question is, do you know what a system is, right? That's today's video subject matter. New subject come out Monday through Friday on topics to educate, entertain, and support. So a system. Let's use a computer system for example. We can all relate to what a computer system is. Computer system is something that basically we command to do what we want. It has programs from, Microsoft Office and Word and Google Chrome and web browsers. You can search the web. You can do all these things that this program you want this program to do. Now we're getting to AI, artificial intelligence. That's actually what our roommate does, and he works for Google. He is he's basically a scientist. So when you think about AI, people are programming AI to help us as humans with our imperfections, so we can be able to do more, go further, farther, faster, and the whole nine. So now let's think about the system. Okay, let's think about this system when it comes to like our body. Our body has an immune system, and that immune system will attack, say for instance, viruses and things that, like you're gonna get sick, right? So your immune system kicks in white blood cells, attacks that sickness, and you don't get sick. Hopefully, knock on wood, you don't get sick. A lot of times we do get sick, and then your immune system will get stronger, and that's what our daughter, baby Jay's going through. She's 9 months old, and she's getting sick so many times for the first year to build that immune system. So there's systems all around us, okay? There's these systems, and when you think about, let's go a little bit deeper into our system as a society, right? So our system as a society is that you grow up and you go to kindergarten and kindergarten, and you go to first grade and second grade and all the way through high school, and then you go to college, and that's our system. And you're taught to basically learn something, whether you want to be a doctor, a nurse, a practitioner, whatever the case may be. And then they have some great classes where you can be an entrepreneur and potentially run your own business and learn how that works. And then you have the tax code. And that's a whole nother system that plays into how much taxes you pay and how much you take out of your check. And if you're married, you get tax breaks, and you have kids, you have tax breaks. And then if you have homes that you own, then you can write off the homes. And if you're an independent contractor, you can write all these things off. But think about this. Why doesn't our system educate our children, and didn't educate us, on the tax code and on the system of making money? Why doesn't our school system have anything in play to teach us and teach our kids how to navigate and how to learn to win this game of money? Because taxes, death and taxes, they say, are the two things that you're never going to get away from, death and taxes. But the thing is if you look at Jeff Bezos, $16 billion he's worth and he has made. And guess how many taxes he's paid on that? 0. How do I know this? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, okay? Read that book. The author, Guy Kawasaki, he basically talks about this. He also talked about how a lot of these people that are multi-million billionaires are not paying the taxes that, say, Melissa, aka Reds, is paying. She's making what? I don't know, 90,000, almost 100,000 a year. And so what is that? A $9,000 check? Out of that $9,000 check, she has what? $4,000, $4,500 left. On top of that, she has property tax. And at the end of the day, she's paying over $50,000 a year in taxes as a teacher and a middle class citizen. So we'll not even say middle class. We'll say, what is that? Blue collar worker. So that's happening to a lot of our friends, our family, people that are not business owners, people that don't know how to write off taxes and write things off as a small business owner. And I'm still learning, and I'm about to read, and I'll share with you guys the next book of the week on the tax code to learn a little bit more about this subject matter. But think about this. Grant Cardone says that there's enough money for every single person to be I think he said a million or a billionaire, right? If we had a goal in mind as a society, right? To go further, farther, faster as a society for the world. And there wasn't people that were corrupt and people that didn't want to share this knowledge and information with our children. And we didn't feed into this system of, you just need to get a job, you need to have a wife, you need to have a dog, maybe a cat, maybe a bird, buy your house, you can live in that house for your whole life, then you tie in your pension, you tie in your 401k, and what does that do? That grooms you to get ready for, basically getting a paycheck as well on a weekly or bi-weekly or monthly basis. So the system ties us in to do what? To basically just get a paycheck, for the government to take 30% of our income and for them to do what they want to do with it, and then they want to go ahead and put us into debt. What are we doing? Why are we giving our money to a system that is broken, that we have no control over, and then we have control over what? Voting? That's what our control is, right? The president? That doesn't do anything for us. Voting for who? What does that do? Now they want to do all these things with rental control. Why? Because if you have lots of rental properties and you're a business owner, guess what? You can write things off and do various different things. Grant Cardone has almost over $1 billion in properties. And think about how much taxes he's paying. So really put this in perspective and really think about this, not for yourself, but for your children and your children's children and for the future. Because I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I'm going to crack the system. I'm going to crack the code. I'm going to learn all the ins and outs. And I'm going to support, give back, and put things in perspective in a global sense. Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. If you want to start the conversation, you want to comment below, please do so. Because this is a very, 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 very serious subject matter, because there are so many people, the working class citizens, that are giving up 30 to plus 30% of their income, and it's because they don't know what they don't know, and they're just getting into this system where throughout their whole entire life, they're just going to pay into the system, they're just going to take their little vacations, they're just going to pay all their taxes, they're just going to drive their average car, they're going to have their normal house, they're going to have their family, and then the cycle's going to repeat itself over and over again. And if you're cool with that, fantastic. If you're not okay with that, then maybe we should start the conversation. So, you guys make it a fantastic day. Make it a blessed day. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. I'm going to go work out. And thank you for your continued support.